Hey everyone, Dan here from the Diamond Minecart. Everyone.
I was face to face with death.
I want to be sacrificed to the gods among us. Sus. Well, there's my intro for today. Not changing that whatsoever. There we go. Perfect intro. So about 30 minutes ago, I got back from this walk. I tweeted about the walk because it was some life-altering experience. Okay, I don't know about you guys, but I recommend, if you don't already, like, just not even every day. I do it basically every day, but about like 3 days out of the week, just go for a walk. Just go outside, walk, listen to music, listen to a podcast. I listen to Keemstar's podcast because Keemstar gets me going, not in a gay way, okay? But if you guys are ever home, okay, and you're bored and you want to get out of the house, just go for a walk. Go for a walk, because during your journey you might encounter a situation that will make you think to yourself, well, that was fucking insane. But check this out, okay? So today I had just finished busting a colossal acorn right in my room, and I was like, you know what? Let's go for a walk. So dude, I opened the door and a blast of fresh air hits me in the face. I'm like, wow, this is everything I've ever wanted, okay? Outside, blue skies, nice weather. I'm listening to the Keemstar podcast. By the way, his podcast is actually pretty fucking good, I'm not gonna lie. And look, I'll be real with you guys, okay? When I'm going for walks, I overthink everything. I'll be waiting to cross the street and I'm like, oh my god, are these guys looking at me? Guys, stop looking at me, stop. I'm not like schizophrenic or anything, but like when I'm walking, I just always think about what's happening around me. I don't know why. Like I'll try to be in the zone, but something always distracts me. For example, some of these distractions can include, I'm just walking down the street and then, just crackhead woman literally dancing and looking at me. All I was trying to do was get some Subway, but then you have this woman come up to me like this, head, shoulders, knees, and toes, and like she like was staring at me as she was dancing and doing the hand, shoulders, knees, and toes shit, and I thought I was gonna die. Like I genuinely thought I was gonna die. All I'm gonna say is that when you're walking to Subway to get that foot long, okay, that succulent foot long, and a crackhead dancing, staring at you appears out of nowhere, it might distract you a little bit from your walk. Okay, maybe just a tiny bit. You'll be distracted, okay? Just a little bit. But today, pretty much, I decided to go out for a walk. Fucking journey, right? But on my walk today, it was basically going fine. I went all around town, had the music in, had the podcast in. I was just doing my thing. I was literally in a whole nother level of vibe, okay? I was at the point where nobody could stop me, okay? It was me. I was walking. You know the scene from Madagascar when it's like, staying alive, staying alive. And then Marty's going and like just fucking shit up in downtown. That was me. That was like basically me. Until after about 2.5 hours of me being outside my house, on the walk, enjoying life, I'm on the way back home. And I'm on the final stretch. Okay, not like the final stretch. I'm about like 40 minutes away. And this is when I have to introduce to you the character of this episode of the Dumpy YouTube channel. That sounded so unbelievably just gay. So let me put this image in your head, okay? In our town, in our small little town, it's not even that small, it's pretty big actually, but in town, there is a legend among us. I can't wait for the comment that's like, this is how many times he said among us in this video. I'm not even meaning to do it, okay? Anyways though, there is this man in our town, a homeless man. It's so fucked up. But not just a homeless man. Homeless man with a shopping cart. Homeless man who is probably schizophrenic. And also, this guy was wearing like a jumpsuit. Like an all like, kind of like beige color. I don't know if I'm on the right path or not. But this man basically walks all around town just yelling at people. I'm not even lying about that at all. He literally yells at people. He goes around and he's like talks to himself like, the call is coming. The call is mine. Yeah, he literally sounds like that. And this guy went by a simple name. Kung Fu. So on my way back home, the final stretch, I'm so tired. It's so hot outside. I just want to go inside and get that cold water in my mouth. And my day is going good. And there comes Kung Fu. Kung Fu has his shopping cart with a literal thing of gasoline in the cart. And I hear him from, I think I was about maybe 20, 40 feet away from him. I hear him, he's like, I'm So immediately after seeing Kung Fu, I'm like, God, I do not want to make any contact with Kung Fu. I'm keeping my distance. I'm just standing behind, just keeping the vibe going. I'm still vibing. But I'm scared because it's Kung Fu. This guy might kill me. And this is some serious stuff, okay? So when Kung Fu is walking ahead, I see two people walking their dogs coming like the opposite direction. So Kung Fu's walking one way and the dog walkers are coming the other way. But they're on the same sidewalk. So they're going to make contact with each other. And this is when Kung Fu stops and walks off to the side. So the dog walkers could keep going. But they say something. I couldn't really hear what it was. But what I could make out was this. I bet that dog tastes good. So after they passed and Kung Fu kept going and the dog walkers came closer to me, they were talking to each other and they looked scared. Okay, they looked scared out of their mind. And they looked at me and they're like, don't talk to Kung Fu today, man. And I just basically say, okay, and I continue to walk and Kung Fu continues to walk. And this is when it gets dangerous because there's a busy intersection coming up the road, okay? And I don't think that little hand that says, stop, is gonna stop Kung Fu from crossing the street. Kung Fu's going. The cars are going. And yeah, he literally doesn't stop at all. He continues to walk in the street. He keeps going with his shopping cart. And believe it or not, a car actually makes contact with his shopping cart while he's holding it. And it just flings his whole entire body around. He just starts like getting like swung around by it. He's in like the middle of the road at this point. And the cars are still going. And I'm like literally like about to cry. Because, I mean, not actually. I almost laughed. So, homeless man Kung Fu is in the middle of the road. Could be dead at this point. I'm sitting there by the stoplight, waiting patiently. And there's this lady who has a dog with her windows down, parked, you know. Well, not parked, but she's waiting at the stoplight to drive. And she looks at me and she's like, yo, is this guy fucking insane? I'm like, yeah. But honestly, the more I think about it, I think Kung Fu is not even like a real human being at all. Because he literally got up after laying on the ground for about, I'd say about like 12 seconds. He gets up and he gets his shopping cart and just acts like nothing even happens. He goes to the cleaners. I mean, why did he even go to the... Why did he go there? What? And I'm pretty much just sitting in amazement, you know, because this man just survived. I mean, he should have died in all honesty. Now, was there anything that I could have done to prevent this from happening? No. That guy was dead set on crossing the road. And Kung Fu, if you're watching my video right now, explaining the situation, please don't like attack me, dude. Like, I'm sure you're a great guy. Okay, let's just be real. I'm sure you're a guy. Okay, so it could be a they them. But yeah, Kung Fu, I'm sure you've heard it a million times, but just get your life together, bro. Like, you're fucking pushing a grocery shopping cart, like, around with gasoline in it. Are you gonna go perform, like, some kind of, like, ceremony somewhere? You're gonna, like, make a fire ring and dance in it? I wouldn't be surprised at all. It's Kung Fu we're talking about here. But, anyways, if you guys enjoyed the Kung Fu experience, let me know in the comments down below. You guys really enjoy these, like, talking videos, and I love making them too. So if you guys want more of them, just let me know in the comments down below, and more story times, all of that. Thank you guys for all the support! Anyways, have a great day. Peace out.
Everyone.